What's up, guys? Killer back here with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we're going to go over the most important things when it comes towards the base, or the stronghold, or the castle, whatever you want to call it. Um, First off, we're going to talk about how to get to that stronghold 20, because that to me is the most important thing. To get to that stronghold 20, so stronghold 20 is the number one thing. The reason that's number one is because it unlocks the rest of the abilities, the rest of the materials, rest of the items, the rest of the storage, the rest of the training camp. It unlocks the whole base to where you can move forward in the game and get everything the game has to offer. Your 5 stars come from training camp 20. Your training camp 19 for the minute per 1 star per minute. That comes from stronghold 19, but 20 would maximize it with the 5 stars. Your TC11, which most people run for farming heroes, that comes from the stronghold getting up. So next thing of importance is you want to worry about your storage. And I know it sounds really boring, but these bases right here, even though they don't look like they're doing much, are the most important bases. Iron storage being probably more important than the food storage for the long run, but your food storage gets more important the later you're in the game. Your iron storage at level 18, 4 iron storages at 18, I believe is the math. I would say all iron storages. You can have up to 5, but from what I was told, 18 or 4, 18, I would say the 5 iron storages at level 18 will maximize your stronghold. I'm gonna have to do some more facts on that and make quote, but at 18 apiece on each one of these guys, then you can get your strongholds to level 20. So priority to get to level 20 for the stronghold. Go ahead and get all your iron storages to 18. Next would be the food storages. So your hams. Food storage is important because what's going to happen is you'll start to see that you'll be getting into higher end mining and higher end hero upgrades, or like putting heroes into your feeding your heroes. That's going to get more costly as their levels increase. So if you're working at 3 stars now, 4 stars second, and then 5 stars, the 5 stars, the 10 stack is almost like 100k food apiece. So that's why the food storages are important. Maxed out, the numbers you're looking at for food storage are 2,766,000, and for iron you're looking at 2,295,000. So that's the max, and that's what you're trying to get to. Food storage is, I would max out first before you max out your iron. Come back to do iron lap after you start seeing you having a problem with making items. So we get the irons up to 18 first, max out the food storage a second, then come back to iron as a priority when it comes to storage. So that's number 2 on the list. Stronghold 20, storages. Number 3, when it comes to making a base, would be your farms and your mines. And this is why the storages go above these guys. Because what can happen is you can have max food and max iron coming out of your farms and your mines. But if you don't have a place to put it, it's wasted. And I have a lot of that going on to the free play accounts. It's kind of why sometimes the dragon helps for the double builds, because you can kind of manage as much waste of iron food as possible. But guys, you can't build mines without food, and you can't build farms without iron. So they kind of balance each other out. But the storage is first, because when they fill up, you got to put the food and iron somewhere. And you'll run out of room here first, then you will actually creating it. You can have a farm 11 if you have a storage, you have a farm 11 and you have a food storage of 2, you're kind of wasting food. Same thing with the mines and the iron. These two would probably considered my number 3. Number 4 for the last resource, Watchtower. Now people have been saying that, oh man, if your Watchtower's full, people hit you and hit you harder and all that other stuff and all the other jazz. I agree. The more food you have, the more targets you are in raids. But guess what? You're going to get raided anyway, unless you're buying blocks. And if you're buying blocks, you just have way too much money in gems. Watchtower's number 3. I guess Watchtower's number 4 for me. Because of the simple fact that it actually produces 4 times the amount of food and iron, if I'm not mistaken, as the farms in the mines. So Watchtower definitely gets up. It's something to run. It produces just like them, so like you're gonna get something all the time. Yeah, look, produces 14,000 and 7,000 iron. 14,000 food and 7,000 iron. All right, so let's look. Let's see the iron. We'll go info here. Yeah, per hour 3,000. So like it's not quite 4 times as much, but the collection and what it can store up to is quite a bit. All right, so that's number 4. Number 5, when it comes to base management, I'm gonna go with the forge. The forge is probably more important than the training camps. Training camps is kind of RNG. You never really know what you're going to get. But from the forge, you definitely know what you're going to get. These items, what can help you actually beat bosses. Like I have been underpowered going against events, but due to the fact that I had items, and crafting materials and all that other stuff to get going through stuff. Time stops is a big one I've been using lately to get through all the emblem quests and stuff like that, because it's a 4,000 power board, but it's also requirements of level 30. But even with some of my teams that I have, and I have a 4,000 team, you're not able to use a 4,000 team. You're going to use what the class is. So the class is important there. So here, I've been using a lot of time stops. So we'll go ahead and make a few, because yeah, why not? Go ahead and rock that out. Time stops is really important. Or items are really important, because you can have a team that's full of epics or full of 3 stars and get through a board based off items. Like let's say you never got a 4-star and you're level 30. God, if that was the case, quit, start another account, do over. That's terrible. Terrible statistics for you. But if you had that situation, if you had a 3-star team going against, I don't know, a 3K team, you got them up to about 2 and 2.5, 2.4 or something like that. 2,400, 2,500 power is best you could do. Your items are going to make up the other 500 power that you're not able to combat. With the dragon banners, with the bear banners, turtle banners, with the spears, with the axes, with the bombs, the dragon attacks, the dragon banners, time stops, tornadoes. All that's at the bottom of, revive, miracle scrolls, revives the whole team with 400 health. All of these are at the bottom of the list. So like you're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4. Dragon attacks is 15. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Antidotes I think is 10. Don't quote me on that. But see, bombs at 11. Like this stuff is important. That stuff is what gets you through some of those essential places where you're like, man, I'm stuck. I'd say that was number 5. Number 6, we're gonna go with the training camps. Training camps are important to feed your heroes, but maybe equal with training camps is, again, storage might be your houses, because you can have a bunch of feeders, but then you can only do one at a time, which is going to eat up your hands faster. Go ahead and maybe get some of these houses up, training camps up. I would say training camp 11 is a good place to stop. And then for recruits, the max is 294. I would say right about 150 is a good place to stop for recruits. After you get to about 150, you can usually manage that and kind of dump them into here. Another thing with the training camps is once you get to 11, you can let that thing slow roast. As you can see, I have 56 days of training camps and 684 troops. I've been really working TC2 really hard lately because I am trying to get Athena up. Everybody knows this. 82 troops going, and then I got 27 out of 109, and these going every 30 minutes. So as you guys can see, I'm trying to get my 5-star game and my game going. Things you can kind of keep on the back burner. Troops, barracks, you can keep kind of on the back burner. That's about it, really. That would probably be the last thing I'd worry about. So it would be number 6, the training camps. Number 7 would be the houses. And then number 8, I would go with the barracks. The barracks is probably the last thing because it's going to take up the most food. What you do with the barracks is if you got a maxed out team, and your goal is to get to 30 heroes maxed out, whether that's the 3 stars, then on 70 pluses onto 80 pluses. That's the goal. Colors will come based off that. I also recommend while getting those 30, getting a team of 5 apiece for each element. 5 unholy, 5 holy, 5 nature, 5 fire, 5 ice or water, however you want to put that. And then from there, healing, offense, and then tanking for the priority. And also work on buffs in between that. Usually a lot of your healers, and so maybe like healing, buffing, offense, tanking. So that's the way I do priority of heroes. You're after, and that's probably what you need to be set up starting in this game. The TC20 again will get you to the 5 stars because like right here, if we go here, the bottom right there, number 20. This is where you have what I've heard 6% chance to get a 5-star out of here, but it'll also give you epics, which will increase your 4-star, and all this is free. It's just a matter of time. Guys, that is this video about the base psych. I told you guys I would show you my grind of me struggling as well, so I will do that. I just thought about that as I was about to cut the video. So boom, here goes let me see. Yeah, we're moving. Okay, good. We got all 3 up. All right, so here goes 2 views of my other two free play accounts. Well, not free play, excuse me. This is the one with this picture of June. That's my season 2, and the picture of Bang. Yeah, Bang. That's my free to play account. Semi free to play, whatever. Free to a deal. How about that? I've done a couple of deals on it. I think a total of 3. Yeah, we'll go for 3. So they're at 19. So at base 19, you do need 1,900,069. Excuse me, 1,969,000 for the training. And as you guys can see, my storage capacity right now is getting close. I'm off by about almost, well, I'm off by 60K. So, you know, this is me going through it. And so, like, so you guys know, I do not have all the storages up. I have 17, 17, and 19, and then over here, I believe these bases are set up the same. Nope, 18, and then I've got 18, 18, 17. We're gonna go ahead and pop this one. This can go. Yep, do that. And let's do that. So, and you can see like where I've got the priority going. You see my food is low. My food is right a little bit over half a mil. And as you can see, my stronghold, my Watchtower, excuse me, starts at 12 over here, and then 13 over here. Food storage over here is low. And then the free, it makes sense. Actually, you know, it's funny. And as far as the base management, the free to play account I think is ahead. Let's see. Yeah, the free to play account's ahead in the iron storage because what happens is because I don't have the heroes, I don't dump as much food and stuff on this account as I did on this account, and so that's how that's going. Guys, that is going to be the end of this one. Till next time. Let's see, what was that? That was called. There we go. Till next time, I hope that helps you guys with your base management. We didn't do any playing on this one, which really got sucked. But at the same time, wanted to explain what's going on with the bases. So again, let's go over this. Priority is your stronghold 20, your iron and food storages. Then you want to go with your mines and your farms. From there, I said, wow, I would go with the Watchtower. And then from there, I would go to the training camps, the houses. I think I'm missing something. No, I correct. Let me start over again. So you need to go with your stronghold 20. You need to go with your storages, iron and food. You need to go with your mine and farms. You need to go with your Watchtower. Then you need to go with your crafting, which is the forges, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, go with the forges. Then you need to go with your training camps, houses, and lastly, go with your barracks. Guys, that's all I got for you. Sorry for the glitches. This video's been 14 minutes, so not too bad. Until next time, guys, killer out. Peace.